Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hi, my name is 𝐁𝐞𝐢𝐲, and welcome to my channel, Sky Explains It All, or if you've already been here before, welcome back. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I don't understand why people are haters, why someone would dislike someone for no reason without literally knowing them, and what triggered this is my experiences that I've had, not only for a long time, but like it's been happening like consecutively almost every time I've gone out recently. And this week's video was supposed to be completely different. It was going to be more spooky related, but I'm currently surfing the crimson wave right now. That is going to take more energy to edit. That is going to take more interaction of me like going along with y'all and looking at the screen, and honestly I don't have the energy to do that this week. So I'm going to talk with you guys about this topic this week instead. Quicker to edit and easier to put up. Disliking someone is for no reason is gotta be one of the most bizarre, peculiar phenomenons I've ever experienced in my life. So example, it was like a few weeks ago, I was with my friend and her boyfriend and we were just chilling, hanging out at this karaoke bar. I was living my best life, minding my business. I had only at this point interacted with my friend and her boyfriend. I had not talked to anyone else. We were sitting at like our own table, minding our business, having a good time. I was singing along to Someone Doing Complicated by Avril Lavigne, living my life. And I look, like I'm just looking at the person up there who's singing, and I just, you know, as you do, like just end up looking around, and I literally, y'all, I kid you not, I catch this woman rolling her eyes at me, like dead on. Like I lock eyes with her and I see her doing it. She's looking directly at me, and I know she is because as soon as I catch her, she turns her head quickly away, like she didn't just roll her eyes at me. Y'all, I had no idea who this woman was. I had never met her. I never spoke to her. I was never even at any point in the vicinity of being in her area of where she was sitting at. But something in her felt the need to roll her eyes at me. But you know, this is, let me just be clear. I'm not making this video because like it bothers me to where I care. I just legit am saying this because I think it's weird. It's weirdo behavior to have a complete stranger have you so rattled that you have this vitriol toward them and you don't even know them. Like I didn't even realize I was that powerful, but evidently I am, where I can ruffle someone's feathers without even knowing them. Like, go me, I guess. So that was one incident. The next incident was I was sitting again at the table with my friend and her boyfriend, talking, laughing, minding our business. And so if this is my castor oil, y'all. So if this is our table, then I'm using my lip liner. This is our table and this is the bar. They're literally like about this far away from each other, not far at all. And people are sitting there along at the bar and we're here at our table. And I catch this guy at the corner of my eye. He keeps looking at me and smiling at me, and sitting directly next to him is either his girlfriend or his wife. I'm not sure which one. I didn't check for a ring because I'm not stunned. This man over here who's clearly here with another woman at all. And he keeps looking at me, keeps smiling at me. Like I catch him all night. Like even at one point I turned my head and he smiled directly at me. And then the woman he was with rolls her eyes at me. Why? I don't know. I didn't realize I was in a relationship with her. I didn't realize we were dating. I didn't realize I was the one responsible for her man's behavior. If you're going to be rolling your eyes at anyone, you need to roll your eyes at your man, because I have nothing to do with that. I have no control over where this man looks or doesn't look. You're directing your anger, your frustrations, your insecurities at the wrong person, because again, I have nothing to do with these people. Never seen them before, never met them in my life whatsoever. Weirdo behavior. Next incident. We're at the sitting at our table, minding our business, and there was this group, like it was a huge group of people. I didn't even realize how big the group was. Like this group that was like, so again, this is our table, but let's say like this is like a little wall that kind of like separates us, but it's literally another table like right on the other side. So like this is the wall and this is our table and then this is the other table, but when people stand up, like you can still see each other, like you can still interact with each other. So I'm sitting there singing along, minding my business, and there's this girl who's like blatantly making these weird, strange faces, like rolling her eyes, like you would have swear she was trying to use a shotting gun as much as she was rolling her eyes. It was so freaking weird. I'm like, oh my God. So I tried to make an attempt to befriend her because I'm like, this person is literally right next to me. I don't want all of that in my energies. So I compliment her lip combination, which I genuinely meant. I genuinely was complimenting her. Talked to her, had a cute little conversation about lipstick and makeup. I was talking to her, some of her friends. I had a conversation with one of the guy friends like later on in the night about Saltburn. Generally the group in general was cool, but her, even after all of that, still continued to keep rolling her eyes, and it was so weird. I'm like, some people just are not gonna like you, and that's fine. I had a great time. I had fun. I had no complaints the entire night. Like, I just kept laughing when I would catch someone rolling their eyes at me because I know I didn't do anything to them. Like, I just didn't realize I had been bestowed with such power where I can irritate someone's existence by me simply existing. It's so funny to me. It's comical. So I kept laughing all night. Even at the end of the night, when I was leaving and I walked outside to call my Uber and wait, and I was about to sit down on like this little, it's not, there weren't seats, but it's like this little wall area that extends out a little bit where you can sit down. And I was going to sit there and call and wait for my Uber. And I saw these two women outside. I spoke to them and I recognized one of them from the inside of the karaoke bar, and I saw her when we were inside, and I was like, oh my God, like I saw you inside, you were such a vibe, like you were having a good time, you're like such a vibe. And she was like, oh, you saw me? I was like, yeah, I saw you, but I didn't go up and say anything to her because I just didn't, y'all. I was in my own world. But like, I was clearly, if I say that, if you go up to someone, you're like, oh, I liked your vibe, like you were having a good time, like that's a compliment. Like there was no nefarious intentions behind absolutely anything I said. Cause she was like, oh really, you saw me? Really? Okay. And then I said what I said. I complimented her, and I went and sat down, called my Uber. As I'm looking down at my phone, calling my Uber, I hear her go like behind me, talking to the other woman I spoke to and said hello to, and she goes, was she being rude or was that just me? I am so sorry that you have lived a life where no one has given you compliments, praises, any sort of adoration, to the point where someone genuinely complimenting you comes across as rude to you. Like, I'm so sorry you have not experienced that kind of approval or praise in your life to where someone complimenting you isn't being rude. It's sad for you, but not a problem for me, because I just laughed. Because I literally, like, as soon as she said it, I like laughed, and I was like just shaking my head because I knew what I meant, what I said. Because me, I'm a true Capricorn, especially January Capricorns. If we don't have a genuine compliment to give you, we're not going to give it to you, like, at all. Like, I'm not even about to make something up to make you feel good. Like, even if, like, I just can't do it. Like, it's not in me to give a fake compliment. I literally cannot do it because it's going to be obvious that I'm fake and I'm lying. And I'm Capricorn. We're not really with the lying. We're very blunt if you ask for our opinions about things. So yeah, that was weird. So the whole night I was literally fighting the elements to have a good time. I did have fun, but I literally had to block out so many energies and so many negative energies. It was like the Dementors in there. Like, they saw me being full of joy and they were trying to suck it out of me. It was odd, it was peculiar, it was strange. And those kind of people who like don't like you for no reason, I'm weary of being around them, only because someone who can literally convince themselves they have a problem with you without even knowing you or interacting with you, y'all give me the vibes that y'all will like literally like y'all will take someone out, y'all will end someone's life. Because to be at that level of insanity, to have so much hate and so much anger towards someone who don't know, there's something wrong with you. And part of me is being shady, but part of me is also being honest. Like, there is something literally wrong with your mental faculties. If someone you've never talked to before irritates you, if someone you've never talked to before bothers your soul, if someone you've never talked to causes you to have a physical reaction to roll your eyes, something is wrong with you. You need to go talk to someone, go talk to a therapist, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your uncle, God, if you are a Christian person or whatever you believe in, whatever denomination you follow. You need to go do something, because that's weird. Nothing about that is normal. I have never in my life just not liked someone for no reason whatsoever. I've never gone out and seen someone dressed up and be like, oh, she thinks she all that. No, actually, what I do think when I see someone and I think they look cute and they're dressed up, I'm thinking, it's giving regal, it's giving a look, it's giving body. Like, I love giving people compliments, like, all the time, which is why I gave that girl a compliment. Like, I love giving a compliment. Like, I don't know, it's just something always in me. Like, when I see something that I really like that brings like a joy, like seeing other people have fun bring me joy, which is why I was telling that girl that I liked her vibe, and I guess she turned it into a negative, which I said she probably hasn't experienced a lot of praise in her life, so that's not my problem. But yeah, people are weird. If you have anyone in your life who's like that, if you go around and people are like hating on you for literally no reason, just know that it's their problem, it's not yours. You've done nothing wrong, especially when you know you've just been in your area the whole night and you've done nothing to no one, and someone is rolling their eyes and having an attitude with you. It's literally their insecurities. They're literally not happy with themselves. There's something in you that maybe they see that they want in themselves, or maybe they feel like intimidated by you for whatever reason. I thought I was just a normal human being going out and having fun, having a good time, and hanging out with my friend and her boyfriend. But apparently, me having fun is not good for those who are around me. You know, me just putting light back into the world is a bad thing. But it was fine. Like I said, I had fun. There's even at one point, y'all, I was like, after, I think we did like the wobble. And that song, I always forget how long it is, but when everyone was doing the wobble and you do it like the entire time, the whole song, and I went and sat down, child, I was hot. I was like, ooh, I'm hot. And I started like fanning myself with like one of the menus, and these lovely people, 3 people, a cowboy and his 2 friends. Literally, he was a cowboy. Like, he had a big, like, Yosemite Sam hat. Like, he was everything, him and his friends. And they came over, y'all. They fanned me. They were like, I could tell you were feeling it. I was like, yes, y'all, I was feeling it. Like, they fanned me. I talked to one of the girls in that group. We hugged. Like, it was so cute. I'm like, see, I like people like that who just see someone having a good time and uplift them. Those are the kind of people I vibe with. And I've noticed it's always older people. I get along so well with people who are like 50 plus. But it's been like that since I was a kid. Like, I've always gotten along really well with people like way older than me. I don't know what it is. Maybe I like older people because they have sense. Maybe it's because being around younger people, y'all don't have sense yet. But I don't know, because I wasn't like that. Like, I never went out, like when I was in my 20s and was upset that someone was having fun. I don't know, y'all weren't raised right. I don't know what the tea is, but that wasn't my experience growing up. But yeah, I get along really well with older people. People are weirdos. This is why I don't leave the house. Shout out to Paramore. This is why I don't like to talk to a lot of people. I have a whole bunch of friends, because people in general are just freaking weirdos. Y'all are strange, you're odd, you're peculiar. You need to seek guidance from somewhere or something, because this energy of just not liking someone for no reason ain't it. There's something truly wrong in your psyche to where you're rolling your eyes like you're about to fight the Shinobi Alliance. It's weird. It's weird to me. Like, I can't even fathom how, like, that's all I can say. It's so strange. It was a surreal experience because it kept happening the entire night I was out with my friends. It was, oh child, that was weird. And some people are just stupid. And I know I've said in the past that I don't like to use the word dumb. And I don't like to use the word dumb in certain instances when it comes to certain people's like intelligences, when it comes to certain stuff. But if you act like that, you're dumb. You're dumb, you're stupid, you're mentally stifled. Grow up, be an adult, get over it. People get to go out and have fun and look cute and have a good time, and your energy is not wanted. Side note, here's the outfit I wore that day. I looked adorable. I looked so cute. I love that little meow corset that I've showed you guys maybe like a year ago. I've showed you guys. All I want to talk about today, y'all. I'm tired. Serving the crimson wave. I'm about to go get some water. I'm about to get something to eat. If you like this video, like it. If you're enjoying the content I make here, please subscribe. Also, leave me a comment how y'all feel about haters. Do y'all think it's weirdo behavior to go out, you're having fun and minding your business, and someone not liking you and being rude and rolling their eyes at you for no reason? How do y'all feel about that? Has that happened to you? Has you just simply existing to have a good time ruffled someone's feathers? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you're someone who does this and has grown from it, because I believe people can grow, what place were you in that had you like that? Like, had something happen to you and just seeing someone have joy like literally affected you because you were in a place where you could have joy? See, I have sympathy for people who, you know, can check themselves and reflect, but the ones who don't, I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I don't have to have sympathy for that. Sorry, not really. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching. And until next time, I have to return some videotapes. Bye!